How do you create a city? First, the land has to be fertile, such as in Macedonia, or it has to be near a river, as the Nile River in Egypt, the Indus River Valley on the Indian subcontinent. Another reason for the growth of cities could be industries. If you go by these criteria, Dholera doesn't fit a bill of a city, let alone a smart city. The land here is saline, there are no big industries here, and it lies in the arid landscape of Saurashtra, Gujarat. And yet, herein lies in Bhavnagar, PM Modi's grand plan to create a city from scratch. Probably India's answer to Shenzhen, the industrial city of China, which is a global center in technology, research, manufacturing, business, and economics. It also has finance, tourism, and transportation with the world's fourth busiest container port.
We are here in Dholera, Gujarat, where we are about to see a smart city in making. A joint venture between central government and the government of Gujarat. This city, which is being built from the scratch, once completed, will be 920 square kilometer big.
Dholera SIR is a part of ambitious National Corridor Development Corporation program to create new industrial smart cities through DMIC or Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. DMIC is the first industrial corridor on the backbone of Western Dedicated Freight Corridor or DFC between Delhi and Mumbai, covering an overall length of 1,504 km and passing through states of Uttar Pradesh, Delhi NCR, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra, with end terminals at Dadri in New Delhi NCR and Jawaharlal Nehru Port JNPT near Mumbai. Dholera is the most prominent node of this corridor.
The logic or the rationale behind is to leverage the Delhi-Mumbai Freight Corridor infrastructure which is being developed. And this is a new area which is just basically southwest of Ahmedabad. So I think it's a very strategically located also.
Even though Dholera SIR constitutes a total area of 920 square kilometer, it will be developed in three phases, starting with an activation area of 22.54 square kilometer.
So here is a small glimpse of things to come. Behind me is a 4.5 gigawatt facility of Renew Power where they're going to manufacture solar modules. They have bought 100 acres of land from Dholera SIR.
But while allotting the land on the map is one thing, what about the other facilities like water and electricity?
The land in Dholera is saline, which in common parlance is called Bhal area, which means there is more salt content in this land. This land is not conducive for agriculture for most part of the year. This 100-meter wide and 6-kilometer long canal is used to store rainwater throughout the year. This elevated water reservoir will provide water for drinking purpose for the residents here throughout the year.
For water, we have assured supply of 100 MLD. We are already planning for the next 100 MLD, and for the future water security, we have exploring the possibility of desalination also.
Any industrial area needs uninterrupted power supply. The answer to it lies here. These transmission lines carry power supply from the 300 megawatt solar power plant of the Tata Powers. This power supply station from the Torrent Power then provide all the electricity needed for the industrial development in this area. It is the second licensee apart from the UGVCL, which means all the industries will have option of choosing between these two power suppliers.
We have all the clearances for 4,400 megawatt of solar power in Dholera, which will be sufficient for the entire production and the city requirement. As of now, 300 megawatt of solar energy has already been commissioned. So 300 megawatt of solar energy is being already produced in Dholera.
One of the biggest problems of setting up industries is land acquisition. Dholera offers contiguous land parcel with clear land titles running from 1 acre to 330 acre with 99 years lease.
We have in our possession and in our ownership large pieces of land as of now in the activation area itself. We have ownership of more than 1600 acres of land. Most of the land comes from the ownership of government, and rest is a result of a land pooling exercise which Gujarat has been doing for past 20-30 years through our town planning acts.
Another problem that industries face is environment clearance.
Dholera is India's biggest greenfield smart city, which is platinum rated green city. So, and we have a blanket environment clearance for the entire region of Dholera. That makes it easy for any industry which wants to start its production at the earliest to come and start their production in Dholera, because the plug and play infrastructure is available, and at the same time the blanket environment clearance is there, which saves them time for public hearing and everything.
So, even after all the talk, our industry is showing interest in setting up shop, and is Foxconn among the companies interested?
We have already allotted land to two projects, as you are aware. One is to Tata Chemicals for their lithium-ion battery project, and to Renew Power for their 2 gigawatt cell manufacturing and solar cell manufacturing plant. These are the two allocations, and we have received a lot of applications which are in process, which will be decided very soon. In next 2 weeks, we hope to allot land to few other industries. As per our projections, within 1 year, the activation area land would be, we will be in a position to allot the entire land, but because I see demand for more land than we have in activation. As far as the Foxconn Vedanta project is concerned, uh, I can just say their teams have visited, as they have visited other sites. They have shown a lot of interest in Dholera, and as you are aware that they have already signed a MOU with the Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat. I think rest of the confirmation will come with time.
China has seen the rise of many ghost cities where there are so many buildings but hardly any takers. How can we ensure that Dholera prospers better and doesn't share the same fate?
We are going to develop Dholera in a phased manner. As you are aware that out of the, say, the entire area, developable area is roughly 420 square kilometers, out of which we have developed 22.54 square kilometers. Say roughly 5% of the area we have developed, and gradually it will be done in phases. So it's not a only industrial, basically industrial area, but it's a city that we are developing. No doubt the nucleus would be industries around which the city will start developing, but it's a phased manner of development. I don't see any possibility of it being a ghost town.
This 3D model shows the 22.54 square kilometer of activation area. The idea is to create plug and play utility infrastructure, which means Dholera SIR will give all the amenities at the doorstep, and investors need to focus on setting up their businesses without worrying about the development of the external infrastructures requirement for them. With Swagat Chakravarti, this is Saurav Kumar for economictimes.com.